guys, this is Psychic Tracy Brown coming to you today, March 26, 2014. Wendy Williams, you're kind of up for review. Sorry. Wendy, I've been avoiding you like the bubonic plague. I've been trying to be fair to you. I've been trying not to come for you. But I gotta tell you, that comment that you made about Evelyn Lozada and her baby being called cash register, I saw that on Monday. Wow, Wendy. If that had been my child, all hell would have broke loose. Wow, Wendy. As it turns out, Evelyn was pissed. And Evelyn made a comment publicly, oh dear, on Twitter that Evelyn said, it was so funny. Evelyn said she was really upset over the cash register, calling her baby a cash register. Wow, Wendy. So Evelyn went on Twitter and Evelyn said, Wendy said that Evelyn should open a store in Los Angeles, the same that she did in Miami, called Dolce. And Evelyn said, really, Wendy, you want me to open up a Dolce store in LA? Because that's where your husband can come to purchase shoes for another woman like he did in my Miami store? Oh, dear. Wendy, so here's the thing, Wendy. You're not, Wendy, you're not in your radio days. You're not in your radio days where, you know, you say something bad about someone and someone gets to call in and maybe not make themselves look so good because it's your radio show, pretty much the way Wendy Williams did, to defend herself and her family and, you know, whatever, for whatever reason Whitney Houston called. But in the long haul, it wasn't a good look for Whitney to do that, right? And you kind of got away with that, right? But Wendy, Twitter's big. And I didn't see how many followers Evelyn has, but she is a reality star, and most reality stars have a lot of followings. And so all of her people saw your comment, which means, Wendy, I know you got a text after text after text after text after text times 100,000 about this Evelyn Lozada comment. So, you know what I'm going to check, Wendy, and I've been trying to avoid you, but you walked into this. Is your husband going to be your downfall? Pretty much the way Apollo has been Phaedra's downfall. Is your husband going to be your downfall? Because you can yell and scream at him all you want and think that you have him under control. You probably don't, Wendy. So, I'm going to look to see if your husband is going to be your downfall. Because, Wendy, you have a great show. But your mouth? Not cool, Wendy. Not cool. You know, I give psychic predictions. And most of my psychic predictions come out right. Wendy, you give your opinion. And that's deplorable. Your opinion. Sometimes I'm looking at your show. Like, I literally have to stop watching your show because you say some hurtful things. Is Wendy Williams' husband going to be her downfall? Kevin Hart? It's not Kevin Williams. Kevin something. He's also the EP on your show, or executive EP. Executive. No, he's EP. He's EP. Is your husband going to wind up being your downfall? Because all it takes is one person to put you on blast, Wendy. And let me tell you what's going to happen. America is going to be watching your husband. Watch. So, good luck. 10. Wendy, I've been trying to avoid you. Well, you're definitely having some secret talks with your husband. You're not yelling so much at him now. You're definitely having some secret talks, but you're going to rise above it. You're going to act like it doesn't bother you. But Wendy, here's a card that makes a lot of sense when somebody pulls it in my reading. It's the naked truth. It's the naked truth. It's getting down to bare essentials. It's being exposed, Wendy, and with a little bit of fire that, Wendy, you could get burned. So you can ignore it all you want because you think that works. you know, you're going to have some, all right. Wendy, oh, Wendy, I never wanted to check you. Oh. Wendy, partnership shows up, but it shows up in my past. Memories of love shows up in my present. That means he's gonna, Wendy, oh my God, Wendy, and suffering in silence. So you're certainly gonna act like whatever's going on between you and Kevin is not gonna bother you. It will become public. Wendy, I gotta tell you, he's already getting an income from your show. I don't think he wants to stay in the game anymore. I just don't. Oh, Wendy. Let me see. Yeah, there's going to be a legal situation for you guys. And the Three of Pentacles means details. Lots and lots of details. Next to the Justice card, which tells me that it's going to be a legal situation with lots and lots of details coming out, Wendy. This is going to be embarrassing. Something's lost, but something still remains. In your heart of hearts, you love this guy. I think you guys either divorced or separated once before. You got back together, blah, 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 blah. So even if he leaves again, you just kind of believe he's going to come back anyway. Something like that. So this is in your side your head. Something's lost, but something still remains. Is your husband going to be your downfall? My Sun card is always my resounding yes. Your husband is the one that's going to expose you by way of his behavior. There's a lot of secrets with your husband. Not a little bit, Wendy. Not a little bit. There's a lot of secrets with your husband and some deviant behavior as well. So, Wendy, you know what? He's kind of sloppy, though. That's the thing about your husband. If it were in reverse, you would never get caught. But your husband is sloppy. Oh my God. There's sabotage. You know, Wendy, I'm gonna tell you what I'm getting. Oh God. I'm getting that you're married to Kevin. I'm getting that Kevin doesn't like you. It just doesn't. It's one of those relationships where he feels stuck. Money probably keeps him there. You know, and he's just over it. He's done. He just can't take you anymore. And he's at the point where he just doesn't like you. So I get his cheating has to do with getting back at you. Oh my God. Of course, Wendy, I get you victorious. I get you coming out, salvaging your career. Okay? I get you stating it in such a way where you're like putting it like, well, every woman goes through this. I'm not the only one. I'm the only one that states it publicly. Like, you're going to say something like that. And you know what? I think your followers like you enough that they're going to accept anything that comes out of your mouth. The question was, is he going to be your downfall? The answer is, Wendy, absolutely. So, start watching him a little carefully because it is about your career. It is about your career. So in the long haul, if this marriage is supposed to end, let him go. But whatever he's doing, it could, I don't think it's going to crumble you, but it could crumble you. Oh, Kevin. Yeah. And I have to tell you, Wendy, he's doing it out of spite. He's doing it because deep in his gut. And I'm sure he's like, it just reminds me, ironically, of Apollo and Phaedra, when Apollo tells Phaedra, I can't stand your ugly eyes, in public TV. Like, what kind of husband says something like that? Kind of reminds me of that. It's that same kind of hatred. Like, I really, really don't like you. That's what Apollo shows. That's what Kevin is displaying for you, but it's going to be public. Ironically, I don't really see another woman involved. Isn't that funny? Yeah, there's another woman involved, if not two. Oh, Wendy, you gotta watch what you say. People know things out there. Wendy. Oh. All right, bottom line is you do resurrect this. You do get to salvage your career, and that's all that matters. Your marriage is on the rocks, or will be on the rocks, or not on the rocks. It will be on display. Your marriage will be on display. And there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out about your husband. All right. God, I never really did want to see. That's why I never wanted to do you, Wendy. I had a funny feeling I was going to see all of that. Oh, well. This is Psychic Tracy Brown calling from the Green Man Store. Call me for your own personal readings. 818-985-2010. 818-985-2010. Also, Skype me for readings. Skype me for readings, people. 15-minute increment. And my Skype name and my Facebook name and my Instagram name is Psychic Tracy Brown. Join me on Instagram. The kids love Instagram. So all you kids, join me on Instagram. All right, guys. Once again, Wendy, never want to do a reading on you. I'm sorry I had to see all of this. But, Wendy, you brought it on. Thank you, America. Have a great day. Bye.